What's going on, guys? Connor here, and today I was feeling quite nostalgic, so I thought I'd play some Minecraft. And then I thought I never really went anywhere with any of the Let's Plays on Minecraft that I did, so I'm tempted to just have a good go. Let's see what we can do and play some Minecraft, eh? Can't be that bad. What should we call it? The world where Connor doesn't give up. Wait, the world that lasts more than 2 eps. The world that lasts more than 2, that'll do. Got a bit ahead of myself there and decided to just click enter and just go for it. Hopefully we get a nice seed. I didn't end up putting one in. But let's see where we go, eh? Okay, trees, good. So the trouble I have with Minecraft nowadays is the fact that there's so much more to it than when I played it. So please don't be mad at me if I end up doing silly things, basically. I need to turn this sound down. I can... Players? I don't know what half this stuff is. Voice, speech, environment... Much better. So I think, before I climb all the way down there, where should we build a house? On top of that hill. So, I have an annoying habit of starting anything to do with YouTube, whether it be a channel or a series, and then eventually I just don't do it anymore, which is why I'm really going to try to keep this one going, because I feel so much nostalgia for it, you know? Like when I was younger. Even, I say younger, what I really mean is 3-4 years ago, but to me that seems like a lifetime ago. I've been to university since then. I've moved out since then. I've lived in a completely different part of the country. So I'm hoping that my experiences with life actually make me a little bit more interesting. I doubt that's going to happen though. But I guess we'll see what happens. I wasn't expecting to see any coal down here, so I'll get a couple of pieces and I'll come back for it soon. When I make a stone pickaxe rather than a wooden one. Yeah. People often... Well, I say often. People have told me in the past that I'm quite an interesting person to just watch. Not on YouTube, but in life. I don't quite know where to take that, to be honest. I don't know how to take that. But I guess if it translates into YouTube and entertainment, then I guess I can do that too. I can get on board with that. So now that we've got that coal, I am just gonna... I used all my... Oh, fuck. I used all the wood. I'm going to make a stone... No, got one of those. A stone axe. So then I can get rid of some trees and I can get up to the top of that hill and start building my house before it gets too dark. I don't entirely know my plan with these episodes. Originally, I thought I might I might cut them down to like 5-minute kind of things and just show the best bits. But then I thought, oh, there's a zombie somewhere. Yeah, originally I was going to cut it down to... Where is that zombie? Is there a cave in here? What? Sorry, it's just very distracting. Maybe in the water, because I know there's water zombies now. Ah, never mind. Right, so for the third time, my original thought was to cut them down to 5-minute episodes and leave the interesting bits in. But then I realised, how can I leave the interesting bits in if there are no interesting bits? And I'm not saying that I'm boring. I like to think I'm actually quite interesting, but at the same time, Minecraft isn't a quick game. Maybe with other things, like if I ever start to do like vlogs or daily vlogs and stuff like that, then maybe, you know, the 5-minute thing will be useful. But in Minecraft, I feel like to cut it down, I'm either gonna have to literally cut it all down, or have nothing. Yeah, I'll either have nothing or have very little, which is why I think I'm leaning more towards uploading 20-minute kind of things, you know? Because that make my life a whole lot easier. I know that for sure. Whoa, this is a big tree, holy Jesus. I'm gonna tackle that another day. Because right now I need to build a house. And up here seems rather nice. Yeah, I can deal with that. And again, I left my crafting table down there. Always do that. I always build one crafting table. I always end up with about 1 million crafting tables. What I really wanted was to make a shovel so I can get rid of this. I don't know why I did that actually. That was silly of me. Didn't need to build a shovel just to get rid of one dirt block. That's something that you'll come to learn. I'm not the brightest bulb in the shed. I don't know how the saying goes. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. And not the brightest bulb in the box. I think there's two separate sayings, but they mean basically the same thing, as far as I'm aware. I'm gonna put cobblestone down because it doesn't need to be anything else. I'm gonna cover it with wood soon anyway. What's the point, eh? Of course, missing one. Right. Yeah. Nope. Not what I wanted. There we go. And then snowballs are never useful, but it's quicker than destroying it with my hand. Yeah, using a shovel is quicker than destroying it with my hand. So what I'm going to do now is turn this into wood, and then I'm guessing the entrance is going to be over here. So let's my building style is rather not typical. While I do like the idea of having a large surface area, most of the time what I end up doing is building a tower block of some kind, which you can already see the foundations of here. So Let me know if you have any suggestions for buildings. Otherwise, they might end up all looking like this, which I don't know whether people will enjoy that. Maybe I'll challenge myself. Maybe I'll challenge myself to build a mansion of sorts. Mansion or a castle? Either a mansion or a castle. Maybe I'll challenge myself to build one of those and then make it slightly more interesting rather than just doing exactly what I've done every time that I've played Minecraft in the past 10 years. Wait, how old's Minecraft now? I don't even know. Right. Something that would be useful is sand. We see any sand? I do. I should probably kill some moo-moos too, so I don't run out of... So I don't just die of hunger, basically. Is what I was trying to say there. And one of the things that I've noticed, one of the things that's changed since I last attempted, well, not last attempted, but last time I actually released a video on YouTube on whichever account it was, I've realised that I've become not a more boring person, but definitely a lot drier. My humour I can't speak properly. My humour is quite considerably more dry. I think that's the main... Where did I come from? Was it that way? I can see the moon. I should really get back. And I think, going back to the point I made earlier and then completely ignored, I think the reason I feel a lot more dry in humour as a person is that I really came out of my shell at university. And part of that is being around people all the time. I'm an only child. There's only me. I don't have any brothers or sisters, so I've never really been around people all that much. And that's not to say I was like shy or anything, because I wasn't. You know, occasionally I'd get scared of speaking to new people, but the main problem was that I got used to being by myself, and therefore got used to speaking to myself. Which is what I got out of the habit of when I went to university, because I was constantly around people, and therefore I realised that I'm at my most funniest when I'm around people. So me being here by myself is quite the adjustment for me now, because I'm no longer living around lots of people anymore. Okay, I'm quite impressed with this. I'm leaving that like that. I think that's a nice doorway thing there. So basically, long story short, bear with me and I will get more comfortable with speaking. Oh, brilliant. Oh, come on. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Right. Yeah, bear with me. And I will get more comfortable with being by myself and talking to myself in my room. And eventually I'll become funny again. That's the hope anyway. I don't like the idea of being boring. Good job, picked up that coal already, right. It brightens up the room as well. Where's the chicken? Don't know what I expected to happen there. It was just quite amusing. That was quite nice. There's the fucking chicken. I was just looking for you so I could throw some snowballs at you. Make glass faster. You want to stay there? Okay. The spider wants to get to me. One of the things that hasn't changed about Minecraft too much, personally for me, is the... Ooh. That is interesting. What is that? It's like raining but snowing at the same time. Wow. That's quite pretty, actually. I like that. Let's leave that spider outside and pretend he doesn't exist for now. I think that's probably best. And you know what? I have another weird idea. I'm not going to build a tower. I'm going to build an underground place. Stupid as it may sound. Let's see what we can do. If I'm in desperate need of food, I'm eating you. I can't tell whether this is a good idea or a bad idea yet. Either way, the chicken's following me. That doesn't sound good. What's directly ahead of us? There we go, that's what I was looking for. I think this is exactly what I want to do now. Let's hollow this place out. Ah. A cave. Oh well. I'll just I'll fill that in with cobblestone and it'll be right as rain. But for now, I think I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. I'm actually quite enjoying playing this already. I'm not wanting to give up yet, so that's always a good sign. Please bear with me while I grow accustomed to talking to myself alone in my bedroom again, and I will see you in the next one.